Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 240 Northeast Kingwood Street here in McMinnville. Located at the back of the house, going through a 4-inch ABS cleanout on the main home. We're checking the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. This is actually a re-recording here. My other video file didn't save. So we're gonna leave water off for this. So anyhow, we're dropping in here. We have a very, very minor offset there. That's not concerning. But we do have an issue up ahead. We have a very settled piece of pipe with a root intrusion through it. So here's that section of pipe here. It runs from roughly 4 to 5 feet. And the line gets out beyond this. It goes out to 12 feet and hits the main here on the, oh, we actually got over the top of it, amazing. And then there's your main right here, and that's right up against the right side of the property line. That's as you look at the house from the street. Now the spot I recommend repairs on there is from right around 4 to 5 feet. You've got a significant amount of settling there. The joint is offset by about 1.5 inches. But you've also got a root intrusion in that section of pipe as well. So there's the offset joint. You've got 2 offsets, only one of them is obstructing flow. But this is also where the ADU ties in here. That's where that tie-in comes in. So make sure that one gets repaired there. That is a concerning spot. With the combination of a root intrusion and a significant offset, it's not it's not guaranteed a blockage will happen every day, but it's one where a blockage will very likely happen at some point. Well, and that's right here, just before the shed. Those are the paint markings on the ground. You're at 2 foot 5 inches deep. After any repairs are done, make sure a rescope is done to check that work. But aside from that section from 4 to 5 feet, the rest of that pipe there is in good condition and intact, has good flow. Okay, now we're over at the ADU, going into a 3-inch clean out. On the clean out, it needs a new cap, and the standpipe is not glued in place. This entire standpipe, as it goes down into the ground, is loose. You'll see the dirt coming through here, right there. And then the line itself here appears to be in decent shape, but it's got a ton of buildup in it. There was some minor, very minor standing water we're going to see here up ahead a little ways, but it's just that, it's minor. It's not something that's terribly concerning. You had about a 1/16 to 1/4 inch of standing water just before a turn up here, but which is not repair worthy in my opinion. I generally don't recommend repairs until you're around 1 inch of water. Static with no water running at all. So the standing water in here is minor. It's not something I recommend being repaired, but I would recommend cleaning this line out. It's got about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of grease buildup and other debris in it. And then there's that Y connection. There's the root intrusion we were just looking at a moment ago. So I'd recommend correcting the clean out standpipe and putting a new cap on this and cleaning it. Beyond that, I don't recommend any repairs for this part of the line here, other than the correction to the clean out standpipe. And we do have water flowing through the line right now. That's not standing water there. Other than about a 3-foot section on this turn we're going to go through here in a moment, the rest of this line drains off properly. So here's what I'm talking about, the standing water. And because we have water running right now, it's exaggerating it. That water is flowing, you can see there. So in total there, you've got a 3-foot belly with about 1/4 inch of water at its worst point. And not that that amount of water can't feasibly cause a problem. It's extremely rare too when you're putting the correct things down the line. If you're putting paper towels or huge balls of toilet paper, stuff like that down the line, I'm not really inspecting for those items. So as long as you're not putting wild and crazy things down that pipe, that standing water will never ever cause a problem. Anyhow, as it sits now, the line is functioning. Both of them are. They're both draining slower than they should due to either the offsets and roots and or due to buildup in the line. So that's why I recommend repairs and cleaning to get the line functioning properly. And again, make sure a rescope is done after any repairs and or drain cleaning is done to check the work.